His girl's name is Brother Lin Xige, saying that he is a spirit machine from the world of all spirits, and that Xige with spirit just now, from the same world. The god of the world gave them gods. The spirits can draw their swords by draw the ultimate and invincible blade. Wait for the sword. Am I the sword? It was an unrealistic reality experience just now. But there is no waves in my heart. But the crisis has been lifted. Can you calm down for me first, girl? Sister Wave just reacted. Hastily apologize. Look, I'm still a little confused. I'm afraid I didn't express myself clearly. I don't know what method I used. It pulled my consciousness directly into his corpse. With a burst of dizziness, I was taken to a palace. It's surrounded by all kinds of weird-looking guys. And of the palace, on the throne sat a beautiful woman with her legs crossed. And she is the muse of all souls. Below are representatives of various ethnic groups come and participate in the tribute every 5 years. And there was chaos. Everyone smelled the stench at the same time. Next second, a guy who looked like the Bull Demon King suddenly fell to the ground. Out of breath. And that doesn't count. Then the entire cow race was wiped out. Everyone who saw this scene was terrified. I didn't expect Muse's athletes' foot to be so powerful. Looking at the silence below. In silence, Muse said faintly that since there is no opinion, then it's decided. 1 spirit per race. Fight on behalf of the tribe. If you win, you will be pardoned for this treatment. As the picture fades away, combine the obtained information. I have come to a conclusion. It's race. Do you eat chicken? They have their own poison ring. It's what they use to get their weapons. And I am the exception among many props. The reason why these creatures came to Earth. Just because it is recorded in an ancient book, the Earth contains seeds called primatids. Long of all souls, that sounds pretty cool. What I didn't expect, once, the so-called primatids are so weak. Hear brother she say that. It pisses me off. Turning around is a goodbye. Too late to shake hands. How do you know it will be pushed back in the next second? You was angry. When confronted with brother she's pitiful request, my heart is slowly softening. Who made me so outstanding? But now is not the time to say that. The spider girl is alive. Hear me say that. 7th brother was obviously stunned. The nerves immediately tightened. So I took the opportunity and I ran. Why is it always me who gets hurt? Fairy fight. Don't hurt the pond fish, okay? I fight with Sweet Xige. I didn't find it at the moment. There has always been someone watching me silently in the air. Wake up. I went through a night of running away. Now it's like a frightened bird. I didn't let go of my hanging heart until I sat in the classroom. How do I know when I'm most relaxed? A person suddenly appeared under the desk. It's Xige. Facing Xige sincere guys. I almost scared the flying car. Even if I hid to the south side, but still did not escape the clutches of Xige. Are you the devil? Saying that, I ignored the confused eyes of my classmates. Run away, again. After my unremitting efforts, finally made it to recess. Looking at the crowd around me, I finally feel a little bit safe. But who knows? After all, I'm still too young. Unexpectedly, Xige appeared directly on the podium. and took the microphone from the teacher's hand. Cried the crow under the gaze of many classmates. Stop running away. Sign a contract with me. Facing the various eyes that came from the front. He was terrified. And suddenly I was the center of attention. Listen around, no matter how I explain it. So pale and feeble. Me at this moment, I accept to escape from this place that ruined my life. I didn't know what else to do. Yeah, I did. Watch my back running away. Seventh brother silently said sorry in his heart. Wuya for the comfort of his own family. He must get. What is the experience of being chased by a beautiful woman? My name is Wuya. Just now, I was cornered by a beautiful woman. You can only choose to run away. How did you know that you were stopped by two bad friends? These two guys are also weird. Come up and accuse me with righteous indignation. Said I betrayed the organization. He turned his head and replaced it with an info. Kneel in front of Xige and become simp. Looking at the speechless Xige, I helplessly ask why not change the goal. Heige said it was the holy thing that chose me. And take out a pendant. When the sacred object approaches me, it was as if something had been sucked out of me. Long time. It has the momentum of soaring into the sky. Just as I was lamenting the gap with the two simp. Heige said that if you don't sign a contract with him, the other spirits will soon be attracted to me. But I never expected. I'm angry that he came so fast. Only see this time. A head-to-tail by Xige plate is in the treetops. Give me a charming smile. The next second is a dive light. The dive came straight at me. Wheelchair gives a persistence. I'm ready to be caught. But was kicked into the air by a pair of thighs. Look up. The owner of these long legs. A beautiful woman like a bee. I am already afraid of heights, and this matter is already in chaos. I can only keep scratching with my hands, hoping to find some security. I don't know what I accidentally touched. Or something else. The wind and rain that caught me waved in the air once, and then another happy to take off look. It's like I've been drained of all my strength. The place trembled. And the tragedy is this, the wind you can't fly on. It actually brought me head down to the ground. Fortunately, it didn't fly high just now, or I'll have to fall to my death. What the hell is on this head? Slimy. I'm at a loss. I saw Xige dodge in front of me. Anxiously said that it was Richby pulp. Harmless to the body. How do you know this is white water? Can't make it. Angry questioning. The wind and rain that entered the state of the sage dared to rob his prey. Looking at the two in the distance, I said awkwardly, "Who is yours?" To say first come first served, you should be him. Apparently after hearing my words, Shaobai is very disdainful. They believe that the Nimbus are a vulnerable species. Let Xige go away. How can the little beast stand being ignored like this? Angry madwoman. Raising your hand is a psychic act. Only the supreme of the Black Dragon summon a ninja directly to attack the wind. I thought the attack was for fighting. I never expected. The wind and rain are amazing. A sword was drawn directly at the butt of the attack wind. Pugong Fang, the whole play is over before it starts. I saw that Shaobai on the opposite side also pulled out the sword without showing weakness. The two of them bumped into each other when they saw the wind and the rain. But obviously, Shaobai, who pulled the sword from his mouth, was slightly inferior. obviously defeated by wind and rain. I saw the wind and rain taking the opportunity to slash the sword. Countless wind thorns hit in all directions. Xiaobai was taken by surprise. Fortunately, I have 7 guns here, to avoid being accidentally injured. But this sword is indeed a bit powerful. Just listen to the boom. The field is instantly covered with energy. Where the energy spreads. I saw this scene, angry to stop the messy honey. The wind and rain said fiercely, compared to the lives of our people, it doesn't matter how many ants you sacrifice. Looking at the confrontation, my brother Simp, I don't know which tendon is missing. Trembling, I took out my phone. Send the moments. I just didn't expect retribution to come so soon. It happened to be entangled by Xiaobai passing by. Zibai, who is worried about losing his weapon, looking at the twisted Simp brother in front of him. The corners of the mouth raised slightly. He proudly stretched out the demon claws that were ready to draw the sword of brother dog. How do you know? But was interrupted by a lion who was about to draw his sword. I saw that I was supporting my seriously injured brother at this time. Slowly approaching. At this moment, I seem to have made up my mind. I hate trouble the most. But I hate these guys who take their lives more. I signed a contract with you. Brother Shi, draw your sword. Apparently, Brother Shi is also ready for a last-ditch attempt. This simple word. All emotions have been included. I just heard Brother Shi shouting at this time to draw his sword. Look at Xige again. Little hands keep slapping my chest. Obviously lonely. This is Song Miao. What's going on? That's not what the script says.